Hola a todos y bienvenidos a Chorre Aventuras de Blackwood. Continuamos con Asesinato de Orient Express. Héctor, ¿es usted la madrina de Sonia Armstrong? ¿Qué lee?
Ah, Monsieur McQueen, may I ask you a question?
Anything I can do to help, Mr. Poirot?
Sabemos que no es suyo.
This handkerchief embroidered with an H. Is it yours?
No, I don't use cloth handkerchiefs.
Pero sabemos que es de la princesa porque sigue estando esa opción
Thank you.
para que
I won't
perdamos el
bother
tiempo.
you anymore.
En fin. Tú vas con tu marido. Foscarelli va con el dolor de muelas. Masaje. Y Harman... Eliminación.
That's the right answer.
Vale.
Oh, Poirot, you're there. She hasn't moved, but she seems to be waking up little by little. What about you? Your investigation progresses?
I find myself helping everyone with their problems before they can help me with mine. I have shifted boxes, helped with hangovers, repaired an orange juicer, unlocked some Russian dolls, all so my investigation can proceed.
Don't forget the dessert recipe.
How can I?
Truly, the labors of Hercules.
My friend, I would rather clean out the Orient stables. Yet, I have managed to solve a few mysteries.
Oh, tell me everything.
The embroidered handkerchief belongs to Princess Dragomirov. I also found out that she was Sonia Armstrong's godmother.
On the same train with the little girl's murderer?
Exactly. Also, Elena Andreni is the younger sister of Sonia Armstrong, Daisy's mother.
Another passenger connected to the Armstrong case?
Yes, Book. What are the odds, do you think? But I cannot see either woman stabbing Ratchet over and over again in a frenzy. And they apparently have alibis. I had 3 theories concerning the broken watch. It could have been tampered with. It could have been out of adjustment before the murder. Or, of course, it could indicate the actual time of the murder. The only hypothesis I could rule out was that the watch was out of adjustment. For the others, they are impossible to verify. So the watch is of little use to the investigation.
And I was convinced that it indicated the time of the crime. 2 women involved in the Armstrong case.
Let us not forget our patient here. There are 3 women.
Look, she seems to be waking up.
Y unos cuantos hombres.
What's happening to me? Did I fall asleep again?
Indeed, Mademoiselle Locke. Did you take any medication? Sleeping pills, for example?
No, I never use sleeping pills.
I inspected your cup. You can clearly see that there is a residue of something at the bottom. I'm sure a lab test would confirm you were drugged. Most likely an overdose. That would explain your battle to shake off the effects.
You think Fräulein Schmidt did it?
She certainly had the most opportunity, but why would she?
But no one knew who I was. It's impossible that someone deliberately targeted me.
A ver. Ella se lo dio y él lo trajo.
Fräulein Schmidt, or Monsieur Michel may have drugged the tea that Mademoiselle Locke drank. Fräulein Schmidt or Pierre Michel could have drugged your tea. They are really the only two people on this train who could have done it. But why would either one do it?
Mr. Poirot, I'm feeling much better. I'd like to bring you up to date to why I ended up on this train.
If you are able, I would very much like you to finish your story.
Very well then. After the Daisy Armstrong case was officially closed, I put out a standing request to the police departments in the Boston area for anything on Michael Clark. But he didn't turn up on their radar. I even set up an anonymous tip line for news about Clark. That's how I met Braid, a sketchy contact on the dark web, but they found nothing I could use. Four long years passed without anything new. Every day I looked at the evidence board I put up in my apartment bedroom. Then this morning, a police report landed on my desk that changed everything. I paid a
Pobrecín.
visit to the police property room and took home a box full of clues. There was his name. Michael Clark. Help yourself, Joanna. You earned it.
Moby Dick.
I've read it probably 10 times already. But I can't get enough of it. Don't know why. Maybe because it helps me sleep?
Bueno, trata sobre una obsesión y la destrucción a la que lleva a obsesionarse de forma enfermiza con algo.
I know I have to stop printing. It's bad for the planet. I don't have time to check the latest crimes. I need to focus on Daisy's case.
Ajá. En fin, ¿qué tenemos aquí?
A bill from the power company with, I'm sure, plenty of excuses why my rates keep going up. Travel. For the discriminating traveler. Also for the overworked detective who never seems to have time for vacation. Well, I can dream, can't I?
Ja. No está mal, no está mal. ¿Qué tenemos aquí? Oh,
Years of no new leads in the Armstrong case, and then this. Michael Clark, the sarcastic reporter, my prime suspect in the kidnapping, murdered 4 years ago? This is Michael Clark? He doesn't look anything like the journalist I interviewed. Michael, you have earned a place on my evidence board. The only fingerprints found on the bottle were Suzanne's. So clever. All that evidence, and yet no DNA found. Suzanne's hair, so conveniently left in the cabin for us to find. It was planted. I knew she was innocent. Fluffy. Daisy's plush toy.
caballera del secuestro, un llavero.
The lab team found this keychain in the cabin, but they wouldn't have bothered to examine the keys once the DA shut down the investigation. The keys were just tossed in the evidence box along with everything else. It's too unusual not to demand a closer look.
Oh. Oh.
A key knife. They sell them on the internet for self-protection.
A ver. Oh. Oh. Oh.
What do they call this? Brass knuckles? Knuckle dusters? Illegal in Massachusetts. Possession alone can lead to serious jail time.
Vaya tela. Un dado. Oh. Números. 3, 5, 6, 9. 3, 5, 6, 9. What the?
What do we find? A capsule and a smell. Bitter almonds. Cyanide.
Vaya.
What do we have
Ganzúas.
here? A flashlight. They can also conceal knives, but in this case we have lockpicks.
Qué interesante. Es un kit muy completo. Ah, mira. No esperaba solucionarlo tan rápido. Ha sido al tuntún. Un USB.
A USB key. Let's plug it into my PC and see what nasty little secret it contains. Shaved off the Metro beard. But I'd recognize that smug bastard anywhere. The man I interviewed 4 years ago posing as Michael Clark. This goes on the board.
Lanfranco. Dinero. Un tatuaje.
Maybe they needed to show the ransom to someone, to check if the serial numbers were still on record. I'll print them, and on the wall they go. Absolutely nothing on this Cassetti. His driver's license is almost surely a fake.
A ver, ¿qué tenemos aquí?
I knew it! The faces don't match at all. They are clearly two different men. I should run facial recognition on my computer. So, Ratchet's real name was Cassetti.
Ah. Que puedo inspeccionar.
This tattoo is the same on both pictures.
Se suicidó. Espérate que aquí el texto está equivocado. La fecha está bien, pero la dimisión como que no.
Okay, the real Michael Clark has been dead for years. Let's see if the photo of the fake Michael Clark matches someone in the database of known criminals. I've tried this several times in the past few years, but came up empty. Maybe whoever he really is has finally made a mistake. That could be him, but he looks pretty different. Yes, he seems different at first glance, but still, it's the same person. Okay. Good. He's changed his appearance a lot. Probably had some plastic surgery on his nose, but there is no doubt it's the same person. Let's see why he was arrested.
Vale.
Mr. Ratchet, you didn't just steal statuettes. What recent information does the database have on you? It's so frustrating. I have a name, but I can't find anything about him. But I know just who to call.
Ghostbusters.
Robot Defense League, we are monitoring this call.
Hello, Braid. Long time.
Oh, Joanna. Hey, how may I assist you?
I need you to search the dark web.
Yeah, can you narrow that down a little? Because, it's pretty big and pretty dark out here.
Could you find intel about a Samuel Ratchet?
Samuel Ratchet. Got it. Bad dude?
They don't come worse. Send me what you find by email.
Alright, hang on. Okay. Yeah, okay, nope, and okay. Oh, this might be something. I gotta do a deeper dive, but you should find this interesting. Could be coincidence if I believed in them. Emailing details.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
We're here to save mankind. Oh, it's a cookbook.
¿Perdona? No. Ah, correo.
The Orient Express. I'm gonna print these tickets and put them on the board. person traveling with Ratchet has the same last name as my district attorney during the Armstrong case? This is Ratchet's ticket. These tickets were all booked by McQueen.
Y había algo sobre el Orient.
The Orient Express departs from Istanbul next week. Interesting. I'll put it on the board. The event? Some old train. But that face, that man. Ratchet will be traveling on the Orient Express in a week.
Foscarelli. Y Foscarelli sigue vistiendo de morado. Con una Sí, efectivamente, es la misma ropa.
I know that face. That's John Armstrong's driver. Next week, a certain Edward Masterman will be on the Orient Express. Foscarelli will be on the Orient Express next week.
Everyone.
Hector McQueen will be on the Orient Express next week. I knew it. He's the son of my former DA. He goes on the evidence board.
Secretario privado.
Hector McQueen is the son of District Attorney McQueen.
Y es el primo de Rayo McQueen.
Here's what Hector McQueen looks like.
¿Y ahora qué? ¿Qué falta? Me faltan dos relaciones. ¿Algo más que sacar de aquí? No. No.
The DA resigned soon after the Armstrong case. It haunted him just as it has haunted me.
No. No tiene reacción.
Goodbye, Michael Clark. Hello, Samuel Ratchet, the man who stole your identity and your life.
No sé qué falta.
as Ratchet is alive. The dead man can only be Noah.
Ah,
Damn, Ratchet is taking the Orient Express next week. McQueen, the district attorney's son, is too. Foscarelli, the Armstrong chauffeur, is too. It can't be a coincidence. McQueen and Foscarelli must have decided to take revenge and will undoubtedly attack Ratchet on this train. I have to be on the Orient Express to stop them. And above all, I must stop Ratchet. But I can't do it in Istanbul because there's no extradition treaty with the United States. Ratchet can never be judged in the US without an extradition treaty. I'll have to wait until he's in Paris to have him arrested.
billetes.
Every compartment is taken for this special anniversary journey. Oh, it's impossible to find a ticket. What can I do?
Fraude. Me gusta. Pero ya teníamos un billete.
Let's find out who's traveling on the Orient Express. Time to call Braid. Braid! It's me again.
I haven't found anything useful yet.
I need one last favor. But it's a big one.
Uh-oh.
Can you find me the list of passengers of the Orient Express for that anniversary trip?
Hold on. Jeez, their IT is surprisingly good. Maybe because of the big event. I found the list, but they sealed my back door as I was starting to capture it.
Oh no.
Whoa, calm down. I got one name. Female. The name I got before they kicked me off the server was Stacy Johnson. Do you feel like a Stacy Johnson?
The question is, how is she going to feel about helping me?
That's one you'll have to figure out for yourself. I gotta go back to weaving my magic on the web.
Veamos quién es Stacy Johnson. Ann Johnson.
Hello, is this Stacy Johnson?
Who's asking?
My name is Joanna Locke. I'm a police detective.
And I'm just an actress. Now what did I do wrong?
Nothing. I need your help. I need to take your place in the Orient Express.
Is this a joke? No way.
Do you remember the Armstrong kidnapping?
Of course I do. That poor little girl.
I'm a police officer. I have a new lead that may help me find her killer.
Wait, didn't they prove it was the nanny?
Stacy Johnson, sí, ¿quién eres? Soy una inspectora de policía. Ajá. Y ahora, soy policía. Tengo nuevas pruebas. Y dices, pero, ya has dicho que eres policía. Es como cuando le ha dicho a la princesa de Agomirov que... Ah, es usted la madrastra de la madrina de Sonia Armstrong. Y 5 minutos después, he descubierto que es usted la madrina. Sí, me lo dijo para poder entrar en mi habitación. Si no, no estaría hablando conmigo.
I have found compelling new evidence. I've reopened my investigation.
You know, I had my doubts about the murderous nanny. I played a nanny a couple years ago in a slasher. I was killed in the first episode, but it got me interested in helping kids.
Stacy, please. You say you help kids?
Well, I joined a couple of associations who are trying to help underprivileged kids. If this little girl's real killer is still out there somewhere, I'd do anything I could to help.
Getting me on that train will help more than you can imagine.
So, you want my ticket for the Orient Express? But I booked it months ago. I was so much looking forward to this trip.
Stacy, I can tell you care about kids. Here's your chance to help put this beast in prison for the rest of his life. Think of the publicity for
Ahí
this cause you care
pinchando.
about. Think about the kids.
The kids. Yeah. All right. We'll do it for Daisy and the kids who suffer. I'll take care of changing the tickets to your name and send it to you. Get him. Make him pay.
I will. Thank you so much. Stacy was as good as her word. I received the ticket. I called my chief to let him know I was taking my vacation time. I had coming. I flew to Istanbul. I was finally going to nail the monster responsible for Daisy Armstrong's death, Michael Clark's death, even his accomplice, and, I suspected, so many others as well. You know the rest.
Muy bien, pues esto ha sido todo en las chorriaventuras de Black Coat, el asesinato del Orient Express. Hasta la próxima. Adiós.